Thank you. Where you want me to put it?
Well, seems right.
Hey guys. Hey Kay. Hey Regina. Hey Trucker. Don't forget to thumbs up the live. Come on in so we can start story time. Okay, Shay, don't get in no trouble. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I'm about to start story time in 6 minutes. So yes, y'all come on in. Hey Marcus, where you been? Hey Bridget. Okay, can you post my thing for me? I'm not MTL security. I'm here by myself. Okay, that's what's up. I just don't want you to get no trouble today. I don't want you to get no trouble, love. No, no, no. Yes, guys. Story time is tonight. Please don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up the live. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, that's what's up. Hey, Deja. Hey, Give and Go. Yes, don't forget to thumbs up the live. We're about to get ready to start story time in 5 minutes. Welcome to my page. If you're new to my page, this is creepy horror stories, but they're true, absolutely true. So, if you're new to my page and you like creepy, paranormal, supernatural, horror type stories that are absolutely true, please subscribe. Thumbs up the live. We're about to be starting in 5 minutes, so everybody get everything they need. They cakes, their snacks, their pies, their cookies, your wine glasses, shot glasses, water tumblers, whatever the case may be. Get it, bring them around your device so I can get this story time started. I ain't gonna hold y'all but 30 minutes. I know everybody got something to do with their life. So I ain't gonna hold y'all about 30 minutes with the story. Hey, Marissa. And so we'll be starting in 5 minutes. I'll give you time to put your children, well, in 4 minutes, I'll give you time to put your children in a room so they won't bother you. Get them, squeeze juice, a Capri Sun, SpongeBob, you know. You got to take them right on out. They'll leave you alone for about 30 minutes. So we're going to be starting in a few minutes. So I'm giving everybody time to come on in. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, Shay. Not gonna wait on my DoorDash. Mm-hmm. Hey, Kristen. Thank you, guys. Yes, y'all, I got a good story for y'all tonight. We're going to be starting in 4 minutes. Get everything you need. Come on around your device. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to thumbs up the live. Um, Hi, lovely bird. You're not supposed to be on my page if you're a kid. My page is not for anybody under the age of 18. So you're going to have to dismiss yourself. I'm so sorry, love. Gotta dismiss yourself. This live is for 18 and older. No children allowed. Do apologize, but YouTube don't play that. So, but have fun tonight. Hey, Jasmine. Okay, guys, so story time is going to go down in just a few minutes just to give y'all a preview of what story time is going to be about. Let's see. Have you ever been... Hi, Sandra. Hey, Evelyn. You know you in story time tonight, love? Yes. Have you ever been in a situation where you was all alone and something really weird or really strange happened and you went to tell other people and they were like, you lying, it didn't happen. Try to make you feel crazy. You ever been in a situation like that? Yay, you ever been in a situation like that? Well, let's see. Come up with an example. Let's say you sitting in the house by yourself. Everybody gone that lives in the house with you. Everybody gone. You just sit in the house by yourself, and you see a whole shadow figure walk in front of the TV while you're sitting there. Scares you so bad, you jump up, you run out the house, and when the other people that live there come to the house and they like, why the hell are you outside? You be like, cause I seen a shadow figure walk through the living room. And they like, bullshit. And they don't believe you, but you know it happened and you swear it happened, but don't nobody believe you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of like what the story gonna be about tonight. Hi, Andrea. Yes, that's what story time's gonna be about tonight. Some along the lines of not being believed at a time when you really wanna need to be believed by somebody. Oh, Tandra, thank you. I try to be everybody's favorite auntie. I got a bunch of nieces and nephews out here. One more minute. We're about to start in one more minute, guys. Evelyn, you in story time? When I was trying to call you, I was waiting on you to call. I thought you was gonna call. I was waiting on you to call me. Y'all know I'm the auntie that everybody reach out to when creepy stuff happen to them. So long as you on Instagram, you follow your auntie on Instagram, I'm here when you need me. Let's see what time it is. One more minute, probably like some seconds. And we're about to get ready to start. I ain't get your call. I ain't had no missed calls or nothing, Evelyn. You know I normally answer the phone whenever y'all call me. All right, guys. It is time to start this story time. So if you are ready, you got everything you need, thumbs up the live and thumbs up the chat to let me know you guys are ready for the horrible but true creepy story for the night. Give it them thumbs, give it them thumbs, give me those thumbs. Give me them thumbs, give me them thumbs. Anybody that sends tips tonight will be in Saturday story time. Just to let y'all know how it's going. I'm trying to keep up with everybody. That's pretty much why they going through YouTube now, so I can make sure I get everybody. So anybody that tips tonight will be, thank you, Evelyn. Evelyn will be in Saturday story time. Thank you, Tendra. Yes, yes. Hey, Regina. Give me them thumbs. Let me know you guys are ready for story time. Come on now. Come on, give me them thumbs. I ain't trying to hold y'all. I know y'all trying to watch the game tonight. Now, don't that blow your mind, JR? And then to not have anybody around to confirm if you losing your mind or not. Right? Okay, guys, come on. We about to get ready to start. Give it a thumbs. Give it a thumbs. Let me know you are ready. Give it a thumbs. We're about to get ready to start story time off. Like I said, anybody that tips tonight will be in Saturday story time. So just to let you know when you'll be in your story time, if you do send a tip, your story time will be on Saturday. Hey, Suki. No. I'm not sneaking you no food, bam, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hey, Tay Tay. Okay. We're about to get ready to start this story time. This story time tonight is going to have Evelyn and Keita. I don't see Keita in here, but Evelyn and Keita will be tonight's characters in story time. Okay, you got your food, see, right on time. Hey, Sequoia. Okay, like to hear, here it goes. Now, move this out of the way. So, Evelyn and Keita. This is you ladies' stories, and I hope you like it. Evelyn and Keita was mother and daughter. Now, Evelyn and Keita has always had a very tumultuous relationship. They bumped heads often when she was younger about curfew, about boys, about dating, pretty much about every dang on thing they could argue about. Her and Evelyn went head to head at it all the time. So one day, when Evelyn, well, when Keita was about 21, 22 years old, her, like I said, her and Evelyn had been going at it back to back every day. But this particular day, she didn't get a call from Evelyn. Now, normally Evelyn will call and pick a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they were towards each other. They just call them, I ain't heard from you. Why I ain't heard from you? You too busy? You know, just call and pick a fight. So Keita was expecting Evelyn to call and pick a fight this particular day, because that's what she do. But Evelyn didn't call. So Keita thought that was a little weird, and she decided to call herself. So she called Evelyn, and Evelyn sounded sad on the phone. So Keita was like, what's wrong? Evelyn didn't want to talk. So Keita decided that she was going over there to see what's wrong with her mama. So she gets over there to Evelyn, and, Evelyn's upset. She's all sad. Keita like, Mom, what's wrong? And Evelyn, tells her she received a phone call from the doctor today saying that she had a life-threatening illness. And it's about to take her life. Like, it wasn't caught early enough, and she was about to pass from it. Now, of course, because their relationship was so tumultuous, Keita thought Evelyn was just saying this shit, to get attention. Like, she just wants some attention. Like, Mama, what did they say? I'm pretty sure they that serious. And she tells her what they said and everything, and still Keita believes Evelyn's just trying to get attention. So she ain't pay no attention to it. She was like, okay, you'll be all right, whatever. And she went on about her day. A couple weeks after this, Kitty got a phone call. It's Evelyn. And she's like, what do you want now? What you want to argue about today? Evelyn like, I'm in the hospital. Kitty like, you're in the hospital for what? And she like, I told you I was sick. And Keita didn't believe it when she told her the first time. So after she calls and tells her she in the hospital, of course Keita flushes to the hospital to get up there to see what's fine. Find out what's wrong with Evelyn. So she gets up there, she talks to the doctors, and the doctors pretty much tell her what Evelyn had told her. She's a life-threatening disease, and she don't have long to live. Now, Keita was all upset. She was all sad. This is the first time her and Evelyn, since she was baby age, that her and Evelyn actually, like, didn't argue. She cried with Evelyn. She held Evelyn. They actually had, like, a real mother-daughter bond over the fact that Evelyn's about to pass. So she wanted to, have a good relationship with her mom, I guess, before she kicked the bucket, I guess. Thank you, Sequoia. Sequoia, you'll be in Saturday story time, okay, love? So, of course, they want to, spend time together. They want to talk now. They want to speak to each other. So, for a whole 2 weeks strong, Keita visited Evelyn. Now, after this happened, the doctors come to Keita and they tell Keita, she done got to a point where nothing else we could do for her. All we could really do is make her comfortable. And Keita was like, what the fuck does that mean? They was like, we suggest you find a hospice, or we can find a hospice to put her in, but she ain't got that much longer, and none of the medicine that we got gonna save her. She all we could do is make her comfortable. So, that was hard for Keita to hear, but she told them find a hospice that they could put Evelyn in. They did. When they found a hospice, they sent her there. Keita went to visit her like every day for almost a week, because the doctor was telling her it was getting close. So she went and visited her for almost a week. After that week, she didn't want to go back because she didn't want to see, like, I guess the last days of her mama dying on this earth. So she didn't want to see that, so she didn't go back. So about 3 weeks go by. Keita don't hear nothing. She don't go see Evelyn. And somebody, like, knocks at the door. So she gets up and she goes to the door, and it's Evelyn. The fuck? What are you... Did I die? Did you die? What the hell is going on? Why is you here? How's you here? And Evelyn was like, baby, it was God. It was God. She said, I don't know what happened. She said, like, maybe a week after you, stopped coming to see me, the doctor was like, I was getting better. It shocked them. It shocked me. Like, I got better. What? So Keita invite Evelyn. She sit down and she talked to her. And eventually Evelyn tells her, she did get better or whatever, but she feels like she was supposed to die. She said, I had already accepted that I was supposed to die. I was ready to go. And then they told me I'm doing better like this. It don't feel right. I feel like I'm taking somebody else's time on this earth. Keita like, what? Okay, whatever. You good. You can go back home, do your thing. Okay, cool. She goes back home, but Evelyn don't let it go. Thank you, Jasmine. You will also be in Saturday story time. Hey, Jamaica. I wasn't reading the comments. I was trying to get y'all the story. So, of course, they go back to their usual arguing and everything. A week goes by. Keita don't hear from Evelyn. So she goes over to Evelyn's house, and Evelyn, like, all her lights are out, her blinds are closed. She's just sitting in her room in the dark, and Keita comes in like, "What the hell are you doing?" And eventually she ends up telling Keita she's been depressed ever since she got out of the hospice. She don't feel like she's supposed to be here. She feel like she's supposed to die. She was supposed to die. She wasn't supposed to be here. And her talking like that to Keita like, okay, this bitch is Fruit Loops. She is obviously losing her damn mind. So Keita reached out to, a doctor, a psychiatrist, like, hey, something's going on with my mom. I need to get her some help. So the doctor told her bring her in, and I'll let you know what we do from there. So when they brought Evelyn in, this doctor talked to Evelyn. Don't nobody know what the fuck Evelyn said to this doctor. Whatever she said to this doctor, he came back out and told Keita she need to be admitted into like the psych ward for evaluation based on what she was saying. And Keita like, damn, is it really that bad? And the doctor was like, I would feel more comfortable keeping her here watching her versus sending her home and then something happened. So Keita said, okay, fine. They go in there to get Evelyn. Evelyn did not want to go. She was pissed. She was fighting, screaming, everything. She did not want to go. But, Keita kept yelling, it's for the best, mama. I'll come get you in 2 days. I promise. I'm going to come get you in 2 days. You just got to act right. Just talk to these people, take the medicine, do whatever you got to do. I'm coming to get you in 2 days. So they put Evelyn in the room, and she was in the room for like 24 hours because she was real violent. So they kept her strapped down to the bed for like 24 hours. And then that morning, she was allowed to get up, use the bathroom, eat breakfast, all that good stuff. So she was scheduled to go see her therapist like 3 o'clock that afternoon, and she went and sat into the common area where everybody else was, and she met this lady, and this lady was talking to her, and from the way the lady was talking, the lady didn't sound crazy at all. She sounded pretty fucking sane. She just seen a lot of weird shit and stuff that she was telling Evelyn that she had experienced and seen. That shit sounded weird, but the lady herself didn't sound weird at all. So everyone was confused on why the lady was even there. Like, the fuck, why are you even here if you're not crazy? So Evelyn gets up. She goes in there and she talks to the doctor. She in there with the doctor for about an hour, 2 hours. She comes out. The doctor calls Keita. Tell Keita your mom has psychosis. What? She has psychosis and severe depression. That's what I'm diagnosing her with. Keita said, what the fuck do you mean psychosis? What is that? He said, your mom is saying that she's seeing and she's hearing things that ain't really there. It's psychosis. Keita like, I knew that bitch was going to lose her mind one day. I just didn't think it was going to be this soon. So the doctor was like, yeah, we're going to put some medication, get some medication for her. You just keep an eye on her. Okay, cool. They prescribe medication for Evelyn. Evelyn gets out. She tells Evelyn, you come to stay with me. No, hell, I'm not. I got my own house. I'm staying in my own house. So Keita said, fine. Stay in your house then. She took Evelyn home and left Evelyn there. And then that night, all the bullshit kicks off. Keita get a phone call. She answers the phone. It's Evelyn. She is screaming for help. Get over here right now. I'm about to die. Save me. The fuck? Keita jumps up, rushes over to Evelyn's house. She gets there. Evelyn's in her room, in the closet. She opened up the closet door. Evelyn has the biggest fucking butcher knife you ever seen in your life in her hand in this closet, ready to stab the shit out of somebody. So, of course, when Keita opened the door, Evelyn was like screaming and she had the knife. And Keita jumped back like, Mama, it's me. What are you doing? It's me. And Evelyn, she looked at her and she jumped up and she grabbed her. She was like, it's somebody in here with me, baby. It's somebody in here. I saw somebody in here with me. And Keita like, where? Where they was at? And she was like, they was in my bathroom. I swear I saw somebody in my bathroom. It's somebody in my bathroom. So Keita was like, give me the damn knife. She took the knife from Evelyn and she creeps up to the bathroom and she looked in the bathroom. She don't see nobody. She moved the she don't see nobody. She come back and she like, what he look like? Who was it? What did you know him? What did he look like? And the description that the mom gave Keita, Keita had to put the knife down and she was like, what? And the mom was like, you can see through him. You can see through him. He looked really mad. He had red eyes and I saw right through him. And then it dawns on Keita. The psychosis shit. Okay, Mom, did you take your medicine? Evelyn throws the medicine. I don't need this fucking medicine. I'm telling you what I saw is something in here. Mama, you just need your medicine. I'm telling you, that's all it is. Evelyn pissed off. Get out my house. You don't believe me? Get out my fucking house. And she put Keita ass out. Keita got out. Okay. She called the doctor and she's like, so I think my mom's getting worse. Can we up the dosage or something? Like, I don't know what the fuck going on. It was like, she ain't been on it long enough for it to get into her system yet. Give it time to get into her system and then, she should be fine. Okay, cool. So, a day or two go by. She don't hear from Evelyn. Something tells her to go over there and check on Evelyn because she ain't heard from Evelyn. She gets up. She goes over to Evelyn's door. She knocks on the door. Evelyn don't come to the door. Keita had a key. Keita used her key to go into the house. Her key didn't work. The fuck? Ringing the doorbell. Blowing Evelyn's phone. Evelyn flying and comes to the door. She like, what the hell? Why my key don't work? Evelyn said, I changed my locks. Mama, let me come in and talk to you. She said, no, you can stand right here on the porch. You don't want to believe me? You stay your ass right here on the porch. What do you want? And she like, Mama, I just think you sick. I just think you need to go back to the doctor. Evelyn like, I don't need to go to the damn doctor. I'm fine. You don't believe me, but I'm fine. Her and Keita got into a little argument on the porch. Evelyn eventually slammed her door in Keita's face, told her to get the fuck on. Keita got pissed off, but she got the fuck on. So she left and went back home. At night, Keita had a nightmare, like a really bad nightmare that something bad happened to Evelyn. In her nightmare, it was like she was an observer. She could see everything that was going on, although the people in the dream couldn't see her. She could see what was going on. She could see Evelyn pacing back and forth. And in her room, back and forth in front of her room, she still got the knife in her hand. She sees this. She sees a shadow goes past Evelyn's door. She see Evelyn get scared, run into her closet, close her door with a knife in her hand. Instantly, Keith wakes up. The fuck? What did that mean? She calls Evelyn. Evelyn don't answer the phone. She probably fine. She just don't want me to bother her. She probably fine. She leave it alone. She go on back to sleep. She gets up that morning. She called Evelyn again. Evelyn don't answer the phone. Okay. I'm going over there. So she gets into her car and she go over to Evelyn's house. When she get there, she beats on the door. She blows up Evelyn's phone. Evelyn never comes to the door. She never answers the phone. Keita goes to the front office. She lets them know, look, my mom's up there in the apartment. She's not opening her door. I don't know what's going on. My key don't work. Can somebody please come open the door? I just want to do a check on her, make sure she okay. We're not allowed to do that. Your name is not on the lease. We can only do that for the leaseholder. What the fuck? My mom could be dead in there. Can you please come open the door? I'm sorry. Can't do it. Keita had to call the police. Told the police she wanted to do a wellness check on her mama, and she needed them to get the rent office to open her mama apartment. So the police went there and let them know because she called in a welfare check. They had to go check on her. So they took the little little rent office dude. They got the keys to everybody's fucking apartment. He goes with them. They go up to Evelyn's door. They knock on the door. Evelyn don't come to the door. So they tell the dude use the keys to go in. Time the dude open the door up good. Before he could open the door good, Keita shot past everybody. Straight into the fucking house. Mama! Mama! She runs to Evelyn's bedroom. Evelyn's bed is completely made. Like she ain't even slept in it. She just run around. Mama! 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 And the police is like, ma'am, there's nobody here. We need to just go. We done came into this apartment and the lady ain't here. Keita was like, my mama ain't left her house. I'm telling you, and she thought about her dream. So instantly she ran to Evelyn's room and she opens up the closet door. And when she opened the door, Evelyn is there. Like in the position of squatting with that knife still in her hand. Eyes are wide open, head back like this, dead. Knife still in her hand, eyes open, mouth open, dead. In the fucking closet of her bedroom. Keita hit the floor. Oh my God, she's back here. She's back here. Police run back down. Rigor Morris had set in. She had been in that closet for so long. According to the ambulance people, when they showed up, they said she had been dead for at least 7-8 hours. When they say that, Keita instantly started to think back to her dream. Like, did that shit really happen for real? Was it really somebody in the fucking house that like, she didn't know what to believe. She, like, what the fuck do I believe? Did that really happen? She didn't know what to believe. So she was going, after Evelyn passed or whatever, she's cleaning out Evelyn's apartment. and she finds this cute little, like, you know them keychains we used to make back in the day, the little plastics you had to go one across, one that way, and you know, a little plastic. So she found a little keychain like that, and it had a lock of hair in it. The fuck? Why would my mama have this? Didn't make no sense, but it was on a piece of paper, which was a letter from somebody in this crazy hospital that she met. The fuck? She ain't think nothing of it. She packed up all her mama shit. You know what I'm saying? She kept a little keychain thing because she wanted to know more about it. Packed up all her mama stuff that she was gonna keep. You know, took it wherever it had to go. But she kept the keychain because she was gonna go up there and the letter because she wanted to find out. You know, if this person may have said something to her about what happened to her that night, or so she held on to the keychain and she took all her mama stuff wherever she was gonna put it. Her plan was to get up the next day, go to that crazy hospital, find out who wrote the letter, find out why they gave her that shit with the hair in it. She wanted to know what the fuck was going on. So that night she goes to sleep. She wakes up. She can't breathe. It is a big black mass over her. It's weighing on her body, weighing on her legs, so much so that it is pushing her body into the bed. She can't breathe. This shit is keeping her from breathing. It's choking her. You know, she's trying to catch her breath. She can't move. Everything is like pit down in one spot, and this fucking mass is over her, like just trying to attack her. She is losing her mind, don't know what the fuck to do. This goes on for about 2 hours of this fucking mass just being over her, her not being able to move. She'll lose her breath when she can't breathe, and just when she feel like she's finna pass out, she'll be able to take one breath in and then back to the pressure on her chest to where she can't breathe no more. And this goes on for like a couple hours throughout the night. When she finally able to get up and move, she calls the police. She tells them it was a man in her house. She couldn't see him, but he was in her house. He held her down. Police come check. There's no signs of forced entry. They don't find nobody in the house. Are you sure? She like, yes, I'm sure. What, you don't fucking believe me? Yes, I'm sure. Look at my neck. And the police is looking. They like, we don't see anything. She like, impossible. I saw it. And the police is like, are you okay? The fuck? Really? Okay. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. Y'all go ahead. Leave. Get the fuck on. Thank you. So the police leave. She don't go back to sleep that night. She's scared. She just stays up. That morning she gets up, she takes the letter and the keychain, and she goes back down to the crazy hospital to speak to that doctor. She asked the doctor what did him and her mama talk about. Did her mama talk about taking her own life? Did she speak of, you know, anything? And the man told her, your mom kept speaking about a dark figure that she said was following her. It been following her ever since she left the hospice. But she says a dark figure, and it sometimes tell her to hurt herself. It has hurt her before, and you know, it was just crazy talk. Kita like crazy talk, really? You think so? Crazy talk? What if I say I saw it? I mean, your mom do have a. I mean, it could be hereditary. You could be crazy as fuck too. Kita said, what a person that had this that who let her look at this letter, look at the person's name, who is this? And the doctor looked and he told him about the lady, you know, that was talking to her while she was there. And she asked, could she see the lady? He told her, you know, I don't have no problem with it, just don't agitate her, because if you agitate her, then you know everybody in the room will get agitated and we have to shut shit down, so just don't agitate her. Okay, cool. So she goes in there and she talked to the lady, and the lady tell her that Evelyn, while Evelyn was there, Evelyn was being haunted by a dark figure. She said Evelyn told her about it. She talked to her about it. She said one night her and Evelyn was sitting in the common room watching TV, and she actually saw this dark figure like come into the room. It scared Evelyn so bad that she started to scream. So I guess the like guards and everything came in there and grabbed her and put her in her room. But the lady said she saw it. She like, I swear I saw it too. And she said, when I saw that and I seen how scared your mom was, I decided to make her a protection locket. And I told your mama to keep that protection locket on her at all times. She got to keep it on her body at all times. Matter of fact, how is your mom? Why didn't she come with you? Keita had to tell her. My mom had been saying something, you know, a dark figure was bothering her, trying to hurt her. And she passed away like, you know, a few days ago she passed away. And the lady was like, are you serious? She was like, yeah. She was like, and what about the locket? Did she have the locket on her? And of course, Keita had to tell her she was found in the closet. She didn't have the locket or anything. And the lady just broke down. She's like, I told her she had to keep that locket on her to save herself. I told her. And, by her saying that, she started to get agitated and upset. And, of course, here come the goddamn guards taking her away. You got to go. You can't talk to her no more. You got to go. So Keita was just left to think, like, what the fuck? Maybe my mama wasn't crazy. Like, maybe this shit was for real. Maybe this really happened to her. Like, so she decides to reach out to a couple friends, talk to them about what happened. One of her friends who's more on the tarot card reading, horoscope keeping ass bitches. She reached out to her. She was telling her what happened, and the girl was telling her that your mom was in a hospice. She was in a place filled with spirits, mean ones, good ones, bad ones. It didn't matter, but she was in a place of death. So it didn't shock the girl that the mom actually had that Evelyn had an attachment. And she was like, so what did what happened? And she told her what happened to Evelyn and everything. And the girl was like, you better watch out. It may come after you next. Why the fuck would it come after me? I ain't did nothing to nobody. I'm pretty sure your mama didn't do nothing to nobody either. But it came after her. So I would just say, be on the lookout. You need to steer clear. And then that was she thought about her dream that night. What she went through that night. So she was scared, but okay, she gets home and she thought about what that lady said at the crazy hospital. She grabbed that goddamn locket and that keychain. And she sat that shit next to her bed. She laid down and she went to sleep. And just like clockwork, in the middle of the night, she wakes up to this mass on top of her. She can't breathe. It's a dark black mass on top of her. She can't move. She's pent down. The same shit she went through the night before. Barely breathing. Every time she feel like she about to pass out, she'll get a breath. And then this shit suffocates her again. And this goes on for a couple hours again. Until she finally able to get up and she's like, fuck this. I'm not finna do it no more. She runs into her damn closet, opens up her jewelry box, takes out a necklace, take the charm off that necklace, goes back into her bedroom, grab that goddamn keychain with that hair in it, and she put that shit on the necklace and put it around her neck, kept it close to her skin. And she sat there. When she sat in the bed, she just looked around. She didn't see nothing. She just held that damn that keychain in her hand like this, and she laid down in the bed and she just prayed nothing would attack her again. She laid down with that keychain in her hand. Nothing bothered her. She woke up the next morning. Okay. The next night, she got in the bed. She kept the keychain around her neck, held it in her hand. She woke up in the middle of the night. It sounded like footsteps. And she woke up and she just barely sat up in bed and looked. And she could see this big ass dark figure standing in her doorway. Like it wanted to come in, but it couldn't. It was just standing at the doorway, like growling. She could see this shit, like physically see it. She is backpedaling in her bed. She holding on to that damn keychain. She just got her eye closed, like, please God, don't let it come in here. Please God, don't let it come in here. That's all she could do. Just hold on to that keychain and pray that shit did not come in. Now, when she opened her eye, that shit was still there, but it was standing in the doorway. It's like it couldn't get in the room. It wouldn't come in the room. It just, like, it got pissed off that it couldn't come in the room. Just stood there growling at her ass, and she could see it. She just kept her eyes closed, like, please don't let it come in here. Please don't let it get me. Please, Lord, don't let it get me. She held onto that keychain. She laid back down on her bed. She just kept praying, Lord, please don't let it come in here. She did that until she fell asleep. She woke up the next morning, that shit was gone. But it did not come in the fucking room and touch her. She came to the conclusion that that fucking keychain was protection. And that's why the lady gave it to her mama. So she got up that next morning and she went right back up there. And of course the doctor didn't want her to talk to the lady. No, you agitated her the last time you was up here. We don't need no more motherfucking problems. But she was like, no, I just really need to talk to her. Like, I really, really need to talk to her. Fine. You agitate her ass, we'll never let you visit her again. I promise I won't agitate her. Please, just let me talk to her. Fine. So she goes in there and she tell the lady what happened to her. She said, I kept it close to my skin. I kept it close to myself, my person, like you said, and I held on to it. She said, and all I could see was that big ass shadow figure standing outside my door, like it wanted to come and rip me apart. And that lady said, that locket protected you. She said that I made that locket for protection. I used my own hair to put wheat to like wind into that keychain as protection for her. She said, so apparently this shit is after you, Nick. So I suggest you keep that fucking keychain on that necklace around your neck at all time. You bathe in it, you shower in it, you sleep in it. I don't give a fuck if it don't match your church dress when you go to church. You better wear it, or else this shit will attach. It will come after your ass whenever it see you not protected. Okay, cool. Ever since that shit happened, she goes to visit that lady probably like 2 3 times out the week. They done became fast friends. She still wake up in the middle of the night with this shit standing outside her door growling. Like it wakes her up. The growl is so deep and guttural, it wakes her up, and she can see this shit outside her bedroom door. It had been going on for so long that she got to a point to where she would just roll over and look at the door and see that shit standing there. Grab her chain, the little keychain around her neck, roll back over and go back to sleep. She don't even trip about it no more. Like that shit is in her house and it's not leaving. And as long as she got that necklace on, that shit ain't coming in that room where she at. And she's been living like this with this whole little fucking situation and the tall ass shadow monster motherfucker. She been living like that for 9 months and counting. 9 months and counting. So she's been waking up every day seeing this shadow. Can you imagine? Waking up every day seeing this big 18 foot 72 fucking dark mass standing in your doorway like it want to rip a new asshole. And if you go tell anybody, everybody like, you lying, bitch. Ain't nobody, girl, you crazy. You know your mama was crazy. You could be crazy too. So don't nobody want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? So she don't say nothing else to nobody. She don't even talk about it. Her and that lady is the only one she talked to about that shit. She don't tell none of her friends. Nobody. Not even the damn tarot card, horoscope keeping bitch. She don't even talk to her about it. The only person she feel comfortable talking to about this is that old lady who gave Evelyn the protection necklace in the first damn place. So yeah, she's still going through this. 9 months and counting. I asked her if she wanted some sage to try to sage the house or, try to do something. And she was just like, no, I'm fine. She like, my necklace has kept it at bay and I'm gonna keep my necklace on, and it's gonna keep it at bay. It's not bothering me. She don't have kids, so she ain't gotta worry about her children saying some big ass shit that's fucking with me. She ain't gotta worry about none of that. So she ain't got no kids, she ain't got no man. She like, that shit don't bother me. It don't come in my room, it don't bother me. I ain't worried about it. So she didn't want no sage, no what they call shit, palo alto, San Palo. She ain't want none of that. She feels like using any of that shit might make that shit agitated. It might agitate the demon or whatever it is. It might piss it off, and it may just come in the room and attack her. So she don't want to, further. Yeah, Apollo. There you go. She don't want to further. She don't want to cause no problem. She's trying to share her home with this motherfucking thing. And it's not like this shit just stays at her house. This shit is with her at all times. She said when she gets out her car in the garage to go to work, she sees this shit like hanging behind walls. She can see it like standing on the side of walls. When she goes into work into like her lunchroom in the I guess which lunch area of her job. She said it's been several times she done walked over to the microwave to put her food in the microwave, and she will see that shit in the reflection of the microwave standing right behind her. But when she turn around, she don't see it. She just grab her necklace and she instantly started to pray. So this shit is around her at all times. So before y'all get to holler about, maybe the bitch should move. It ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna matter. Maybe she should leave. It ain't gonna stop shit. It ain't gonna stop a damn thing. He's in it for the long haul. Period. So 9 months and counting, she's still dealing with this shit, but she said it don't bother her to the fact that where she's, ready to do something about it. So she just like, it's fine by her. As long as it don't bother her, she ain't gonna bother it, and she can live her life, like that. So I told her, hey, more power to you, my sister. I be praying for you. I don't know what else to do. I offered sage. I offered, all the stuff to cleanse her house. I was gonna ship it to her myself. She said no, thank you. She's fine with her necklace of protection, and if that's been keeping her good for these 9 months, I'm pretty sure shit what I give her probably ain't gonna help. So Yeah, I just let her know, you know what I'm saying? You make sure you tell that motherfucker he gotta go half on the rent, half on the utilities. He got to buy half the grocery because he ain't just living here rent free, fucking intimidating me, trying to suffocate my ass in the middle of the night. You gonna pay some bills around this bitch if you gonna kick in or kick rocks. Cause I ain't playing spirit, ghost, demon, whoever. You wanna share this space with me? We gonna half in on the motherfucking rent, half in on the utilities. I mark my motherfucking groceries. This'll be my shit. That'll be demon shit. Whatever you buy, we'll put a tape on it and we'll mark it demon shit. Whatever I buy, we gonna put tape on it and put my shit and don't you touch it and I won't touch yours. I'm just saying, if the motherfucker finna live here, if he don't wanna leave, he need to be splitting these goddamn bills. Cause I'm pretty sure her lights flip on and off. Yeah, that goddamn bill high as shit. And I'm pretty sure he the reason I need half of it. And if I gotta get it like Red Cross, I will. I need half on it. I be damn if I come in here and I got a fucking $200 goddamn light bill and ain't but one person living in this fucking house, then that mean this demon been around here running up my motherfucking light bill, flipping lights on and off, trying to fucking scare me. I'm not scared. I'm scared of this goddamn bill you just put in my motherfucking name. And at this point, I'm about ready to take a cyanide pill just to come fuck you up on your terms. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she gonna let the motherfucker stay there rent free. Hey, more power to you. I guess you balling, got the bag. He running up your cable bill, light bill, enjoying all your air while your ass at work, and you just got to pay like $300 light, $400 gas. Honey, please. I took a cyanide pill, killed myself just to show up on his motherfucking block and knock his shit off for fucking up my bills like that. Honey, please, I can't. But she's living with it, so if she like it, I love it. Out. Her bills, her bag, her name, her credit, not mine. So her and little demon man can continue to split that shit down the center because he ain't going nowhere and she don't feel like he's going nowhere. So, yeah. So that was you guys creepy but true. Yeah, he followed her to work. Yes. He like that. He like that ex that you done put several fucking PTO protection orders against that he don't give a fuck about him. Yeah, that's him. That's him. He looking at her ass in the lunchroom like, bitch, you thought a piece of paper was going to keep us apart? No. He's there. You can't get rid of him at all. Like, at all. So, yeah. He probably check her cell phone to see if other demons are hitting her up in the middle of the night when he sleep. All kind of crazy shit. But that's their life. More power to them. I told her I pray for her. I pray. You know, cause he sound like an overprotective ass, controlling ass demon. He want all control. You know, he want to live rent free, eat up all your fucking food, make you work for the shit that he want. You know, and then checking your phone while you sleep. I can't deal with demons like that. Like he's an insecure ass demon, and he ain't playing that shit. So that's her story, guys. I gave it to y'all the same way she gave that silly ass story to me. And yeah, he choking people, he abusive, honey. I can't. So I mean, she like the type of demon. I love it. I can't do nothing about it. But that was y'all's story. I hope y'all like the story for the night, Evelyn. Keita, I hope you ladies like the story. Let me go through the comments right quick. Girl, I bet. I be looking at the elevator doors, suspect as fuck. Like every time they open, I be suspect as hell. All right, yes, he followed her to work. Little evidence of I gotta go. It gotta go. Okay, girl, ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you. So yeah. I hope you guys like the story. Thank you so much for joining me for story time. Y'all know my motto: stay safe, social distance, and don't slap the sleeves off our bitch unless she earns it. Mwah. I love y'all to life, and I will see you guys on Saturday. Good night. Mwah.